Hello, good evening to one and all. Today I will be doing a video on the topic called the regrets and the lies of life. See, many times we make a lot of mistakes, and then after a few years, we regret them. It has been a thing, right? So, while making the mistake itself, why don't we learn that we should not make that mistake? I think the life that is in front of us and what was behind of us, it does teach valuable and pertinent lessons for the evolution of our soul. See, for me, I think personally, by astrology and other things, I lost some for 50,000 money. So that money I cannot recover ever. And but why I was lost? Because there was a phase, there were various phases in my life, right from 2011 to 13, and I think from 2017-18. In those phases, I think I was not feeling entirely in control of both my personal and professional lives. So that was the reason maybe I could have gone to an astrologer. I could have gone simply to test the particular astrology thing, like how it pans out, whether it pans out well or not. Anyways, whatever has happened has happened. But there are a few things that I wish to reiterate here. We often tell ourselves a lot of sweet lies to ourselves, like हाँ लाइफ तो बहुत आसान है, ये तो कुछ नहीं, वो हमेशा हमको सब कुछ टॉर्चर करते रहेगा, पर हमको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उससे। वो बंदा है ना, उससे मेरा कोई लेना देना ही नहीं है। उससे उसके बारे में मैं वो मेरे सोच में नहीं भी नहीं है, मेरे जीवन में वो नहीं है। Like that, we think a person who is trying to control you, or a person who is trying to pressurize you at work, who pressurized you at work in the past or in the recent past, we think of them because, like, consciously or subconsciously, we cannot get rid of some patterns that we have formed due to certain habits. So we cannot act like nonchalantly, like why it has happened or what has happened. The thing is, whether we could have developed ourselves in a more mentally better manner to understand what corporate things happen, what happens in a corporate life, so we can equip ourselves personally or professionally or spiritually to deal with those kind of challenges. There may be many reasons why, while you feel angry or you feel like complaining at someone, but sometimes you know the end result also. Like if you complain about that person, a particular person, he, she, or both, because I am mentioning both because I have seen both the kind of phases, and I have seen everything. I have seen a team in which manager is very nice and the team members are not so good, and a team in which the manager is very good, and the team leader is not so good, and the team members are decent. So I have seen there are 4 or 5 scenarios professionally that you can see. So I have seen all the possible scenarios. So I think the thing called grievance and all, I don't think it matters, because personally, by linguistic or other means or something, people get to know each other, people relate to each other easily. So I don't think complaining about that person will make so much of a difference as you are led to believe. Like in corporate, it's like everybody is like a sheep and someone is a herder. or everyone is a sheep who is willing to get slaughtered. So it's like that, either one or two, whether you want to be in the first place or whether you want to be in the second place, it is up to you. But ultimately it is like you are the sheep and you have to bear with certain things. So thing is like we have to address ourselves, like whether in that if that situation repeats again, like we will be able to be more confident, more assertive and more joyful. Even if we are not joyful, whether we are able to be more confident or assertive is the thing we need to note. And it is not better not to be so harsh on someone because they ill treated you, because it's like professionally whatever happened, like a few years down the line, he or she may drift out of your life. It's not like they are going to be with you and be controlling you all the time regarding your work performance or everything. But sometimes it happens that subconsciously, if you are down at a particular stage, you tend to remind yourself of the past humiliation or past difficulties that you have faced at the hand of hands of someone. So I think it is better to what to say, change your try and change your subconscious thinking. Try to develop more intuition. Sometimes intuition may fail, like in a things, if you go to office there are 4 or 5 things that may happen. In that, not all 4 or 5 things happen out of your intuition. A 3 or 4 may happen, but another one may fail. Another one may not happen as per what you have predicted or what you thought or what you assumed. So it's better to leave the events of the day as it is, like move through the day as it is, and forgive, try to forgive whatever other person has done to you, because it's not like, because I think one may see like they might have been subconsciously trained to act in that situation in that particular manner. So we cannot correct their responses on us. The only thing we can correct is how we can respond to them, and that is the only thing that can matter. How to be stay as dissociated as possible, like what to say, leaf floating on the water, or a flower floating on the water. Floating on the water, staying at the surface but not completely being submerged. Likewise, if you are not allowing your emotions to take hold of you, you can be a much better person personally and professionally. Thank you.